On today's episode of Your Daily Sketchiness, we're going to talk about the marketplace and Zelle scam that's been going around. And we're going to show you some screenshots of someone who recently tried to scam me. Now, these scam artists they can be kind of persuasive to the wrong people. So, the first thing I look for is red flags. Generally, red flags would be that they've been a member for a year or two, maybe a couple of months, or if they don't even have any friends, or they're not even local. So let's take a look at some screenshots that I took of this scam artist that tried to scam me in the past week. All right, so he goes into, is this still available? Which is a common question that Facebook offers a buyer. And so I say yes, and then he says, oh, okay, thanks for the response. Is it available for pickup? I say, yes, they are. Then he goes in and says, I'm getting it for a family member, so they will be coming to get it today. Red flag. So commonly people don't really suspect that I'm getting it for someone else, so they're going to come get it. They don't really count that as a red flag. I count it as a red flag because why aren't you coming to get it? So now my thought process, okay, let me check his profile. So I click on his picture. I look at his profile. His profile is from 2011. That did not throw a flag because, that's 12 years ago. And then I decide, okay, well, how many friends does he have? He has about 43 friends. So that's a red flag. So then he's asking, where's the pickup location? I don't tell him my address. A lot of people mess up and they tell him their address from the get-go. I just told him what city I lived in. Then he says, do you have Zelle so that I can make a payment now? I say, yeah, I got Zelle. Here's my email address because there's nothing you can really do with my email address. So I have sent the payment. Kindly check your email inbox for information confirmation alert from Zelle. So now I get curious and I go to my email and then I see this fancy email right here where this guy sends me the amount that I'm looking for $800. But there's a catch. I have to send an additional $500. And so that way I could return him the money. But the problem is there is never any money because the fact is that it's a scam. And so he's saying that you have to create a business account. You don't need to create a business account for sending money or receiving money through Zelle. Zelle doesn't, it only caps off what your banks. So some banks are 2,000, some banks are 2,500, some banks are 5,000. It all depends on what your bank caps you off at. So then he goes and tells me, I received the same email that you can't get credited because your account isn't a business account. So I am required to send an additional payment of $500. So can you get that credited? So by this time, I already know it's a scam. So I'm ready to toy with him. I'm ready to troll him. So I'm like, oh, for sure. And he's like, okay, I will send it now. So then he sends me an additional email. And this additional email, it's supposed to confirm that he sent additional $500. Now, I will tell you that I did go in and I looked at all the links that were provided with this email. And even the email of Zelle and the contact information, FAQ, they were all legit. So the guy did his research and did some good homework and presented a decent email, which for the common person, they probably would not suspect to go that far. And if they had, they would go straight to Zelle and said, okay, well, this is a legit page here. It's a legit email. So now he starts to ask questions. Did you receive the confirmation email regarding the additional charges payment I sent? I said I did, but you got to give me some time because to come up with the $500 to send, I don't really have that kind of money right now. I got to go borrow it from my mom. Now, I'm trolling now because I don't talk to my mother, so I'm really trolling now. Then he goes on to say, okay, that's fine. Will you be able to get it today? I'm trying. Be patient with me. Okay, that's fine. Keep me updated. Then literally 30 minutes later, hello? Why are you hello? Like, be patient. Remember, you're the scam artist, not me. I'm just trolling the scam artist. So finally I say, hey man, chill bro. It's not easy coming up with $500 when you don't have the money. Compassionately, okay, no problem. How much are you able to come up with? $1 and some Pokemon cards. So how will you get $500? I don't know, man. I guess I can't. And then, it's been a while and I'm a little bored. So I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question? He's like, oh, okay, go ahead. And I was like, how many people do you actually fall for this scam? Do you really make any money? No response. He did look at it, but no response because he knew he got caught. So I decided to do a little research and put it up on the screen of what the marketplace and Zelle scam is all about. And so if my video didn't help you, maybe this document would help you a little bit too, so you can pause and read it. So in conclusion, do your homework before you're selling things on the marketplace, especially big ticket items, because people out there they don't have best intent, best interest of you. They're out there to make money, and they don't care that it's your hard-earned money, because no one's going to give you money up front for an item. That should be your first red flag that just says no, this is not happening. So just be careful out there on the marketplace. I plan on doing some more videos like this. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, select the bell notification so that you can get notified when our next video comes out. And like always, thank you and have a great day.